On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gausman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last game he gave up 6 earned runs. So this game, obviously, if he can cut it in half to 3 earned runs, it's going to be an improvement on his performance. So let's see how he executes early in the game.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. In there, 0-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this will be fouled away. Two-two, here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Here's Brett Gardner now, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Two out, bases loaded. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Luis Cessa will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game, and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tied at 93, ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First delivery to him on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Machado now on 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave one. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles.
Third baseman.
And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Here's Chase Headley. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that is off the first base bag. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Alvarez is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Michael Bourne at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come into play at 317, still without a home run and 11 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his first home run of the season, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Hardy's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius.
That's a ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. Hot shot down the line. Machado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's big Aaron Judge.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chase Headley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chris Davis.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside. J.J. Hardy will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get there to make the catch right next to the tarp.
The left fielder, number 1, Michael Bourne.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Bourne, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Leading off
He's
for the
0
Yankees,
for 2 thus far in
center
this
fielder,
one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, it's really raining hard here tonight. I tell you what, it is really going to have an impact on this game, too. I'm curious how it's going to affect the pitching more than anything else.
And that misses 1-1. And the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And Ellsbury's aboard with the base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
14.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here it comes, 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, you see there on the graphic, he gets credit for stolen base number 25 on the year. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The batter, catcher, Gary.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you. He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Nope.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
First offering on its way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Matt Holliday standing in now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot for Matt Holliday. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Logan Verrett is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Logan Verrett.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
Now a
that's
fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Oriole Park. New York leads it 6-3. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. A quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The second baseman,
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two-1. Here it is. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jason Shreve enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trumbo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here on the show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Bird.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that's in there. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sliced down the left side, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Matt Holliday will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled straight back. None out, runners at first and second. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike on the inside corner.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball is away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch, he gets some great backspin on the ball, and clanks it off the foul pole for a homer.
The batter.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. Out of play. Three runs already home here. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here's Starlin Castro. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bourne has a read on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles 3. Brian Mitchell comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Brian Mitchell.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
J.J. Hardy.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The center fielder, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Vidal Nuno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Vidal Nuno.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Bourne. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes, 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag from Hardy, and they get him at second base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Yanks held in check. They're on top, however, 9-4. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Manny Machado.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he got him.
First baseman, number 19, Chris
Here's
Davis.
Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-5. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Holliday.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air out toward left. Bourne has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 9-5. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Warren.
Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now at the plate, Michael Bourne. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On the ground to short. This could be two. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Caleb Joseph. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 2 hits in 7 tries. Strike called. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Luis Cessa earns win number 4 on the season. Kevin Gossman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards light rail station.